Welcome back, wrestling fans. Tonight, we're stepping into the ring not for competition, but for a heartfelt tribute. In recent years, we've bid farewell to some legendary figures, icons who poured their heart and soul into the sport, creating moments we'll never forget. Together, we'll celebrate their unforgettable matches and the incredible mark they left on the wrestling world. Plus, stay tuned for shocking and emotional news about Tiffany Stratton that no fan will want to miss. Let's honor these legends together. Sylvester Ritter, better known as the Junkyard Dog, JYD, was a groundbreaking figure in professional wrestling, born on December 13, 1952. Rising to fame in the 1980s, he became one of the most prominent African-American wrestlers of his time, leaving a lasting impact on the sport. Initially gaining recognition in Mid-South wrestling, Ritter's popularity skyrocketed when he joined the WWE, then WWF. His magnetic presence, fan-friendly persona, and signature JYD chant made him a crowd favorite. He became an embodiment of the working-class hero, with fans gravitating to his toughness and authenticity. Throughout his career, JYD achieved significant success, including multiple reigns as the North American heavyweight champion in Mid-South Wrestling. He was also part of the inaugural WrestleMania, contributing to the early national growth of WWE. JYD's unique character was defined by his engaging style, which included his memorable dance entrances and his tough, no-nonsense wrestling moves. He developed a strong, loyal fan base who admired both his athleticism and down-to-earth charm. Despite his success in the ring, Ritter's personal life was marred by struggles with substance abuse, which impacted both his career and personal well-being. Tragically, on June 1, 1998, Ritter passed away at the age of 45 due to a car accident. He was driving when his vehicle lost control, struck a tree, and ended his life. This heartbreaking event left both his family and fans devastated. Ritter's death deeply affected the wrestling world. Though his life was cut short, his legacy endures, particularly as a trailblazer for African-American wrestlers. His contributions to the industry, along with his inspiring rise to stardom, continue to influence and motivate modern wrestlers, ensuring that the Junkyard Dog's memory remains strong within the wrestling community. Chyna, born Joan Marie Laurer on December 27, 1969, was a trailblazing figure in the world of professional wrestling, acting, and bodybuilding. Widely recognized for her time in World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE, she became an iconic figure in the industry, earning the moniker the ninth wonder of the world. Standing at 5 feet 10 inches and possessing a formidable physique, Chyna defied the typical expectations of female wrestlers, competing with some of the biggest names in a predominantly male-dominated sport. Chyna's career in wrestling began in the late 1990s, and it wasn't long before her remarkable strength, athleticism, and compelling charisma made her a standout. She played a major role in WWE's Attitude Era, where she gained widespread fame through rivalries with high-profile wrestlers such as Triple H, Kurt Angle, and Chris Jericho. Her groundbreaking achievements included becoming the first woman to win the Intercontinental Championship, a title typically reserved for male competitors. She also captured the Women's Championship, further solidifying her place as one of the most influential figures in wrestling. Outside of wrestling, Chyna explored acting, starring in reality TV shows such as The Surreal Life and Celebrity Rehab with Dr. Drew. However, despite her professional success, she struggled with personal issues, including battles with addiction and mental health challenges. These struggles ultimately took a toll on her well-being. Tragically, Chyna passed away on April 20, 2016, at the age of 46. The official cause of death was determined to be an accidental overdose of prescription drugs, specifically a combination of painkillers, sleeping pills, and anti-anxiety medication. Her death was a devastating loss to the wrestling world, but her legacy as a pioneer for women in the industry endures. Chyna's courage, strength, and ability to break down barriers continue to inspire future generations of athletes, especially women, to follow in her groundbreaking footsteps. Bob Armstrong, born on October 3, 1939, was a beloved figure in the world of professional wrestling. Known for his charisma, athleticism, and in-ring skills, he became a fan favorite over a career that spanned several decades. Armstrong made his wrestling debut in the 1960s, quickly establishing himself as a standout talent in various regional promotions. His natural ability to connect with the crowd, along with his solid wrestling style, made him a standout in the ring. Throughout his career, Armstrong racked up an impressive list of championships, including the NWA Southern Heavyweight Championship and multiple NWA Tag Team Championships. He built a reputation for his legendary feuds with other wrestling icons, making his mark in major promotions like the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, and World Championship Wrestling, WCW. Armstrong's tough, no-nonsense style and his ability to tell compelling stories in the ring earned him a spot among wrestling's greats. But Bob Armstrong wasn't just a wrestling legend. He was also a family man. He mentored many young wrestlers, including his sons, who would go on to carve out their own wrestling careers. Armstrong's strong work ethic and passion for the sport were traits he passed down to the next generation, ensuring his legacy would live on. Armstrong's contributions to wrestling were officially recognized when he was inducted into various halls of fame, solidifying his place in wrestling history. Sadly, he passed away on August 27, 2020, at the age of 80. His death was attributed to complications from cancer, a battle he had been fighting for some time. Despite his passing, Bob Armstrong's influence and legacy in professional wrestling continue to live on. He will always be remembered for his dedication, talent, and larger-than-life personality in the wrestling world. Larry Hennig, born on June 18, 1936, was a legendary American professional wrestler whose contributions to the sport left an indelible mark. Hennig's career spanned several prestigious wrestling promotions, including the American Wrestling Association, AWA, National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, and Worldwide Wrestling Federation, WWF. As the father of Curt Mr. Perfect Hennig and the grandfather of Curtis Axel and Amy Ms. Perfect Hennig, Larry was a key figure in one of the most respected dynasties in wrestling history, continuing a legacy of excellence within the industry. Known by his ring moniker, The Axe, Hennig was famous for his formidable finishing move, a powerful elbow drop that became a defining aspect of his in-ring style. His wrestling journey began in the late 1950s within the AWA, where he honed his skills under the tutelage of legendary trainer Verne Gagne. Despite initial challenges, Hennig went on to achieve considerable success, notably capturing the AWA Tag Team Championship alongside his partner, Duke Hoffman. In the early 1960s, Hennig expanded his career into the Texas wrestling territories, where he adopted a more aggressive approach and secured the Texas Heavyweight Championship. It was during this time that he formed a dynamic tag team with Harley Race, a partnership that gained notoriety for its rule-breaking antics and cocky attitude. Together, they won the AWA World Tag Team Championship 3 times, solidifying their place as one of the top tag teams of their era. However, Hennig's career took a major blow in 1967 when he suffered a severe knee injury that sidelined him and ended his final title run. Despite this setback, Hennig's impact on professional wrestling remained significant throughout his life. Larry Hennig passed away on December 6, 2018, at the age of 82, following complications related to kidney failure and liver disease. His legacy as a skilled wrestler and beloved patriarch of a wrestling family endures, and he is fondly remembered by fans and peers alike. Dusty Rhodes, born Virgil Riley Runnels Jr. on October 12, 1945, in Austin, Texas, became one of the most beloved and influential figures in professional wrestling. Famously known as the American Dream, Rhodes' appeal lay in his relatable blue-collar persona and electrifying promos that resonated with fans across generations. His wrestling career, spanning over 3 decades, was marked by countless championships, including 3 NWA World Heavyweight Championships and legendary feuds with Ric Flair, Tully Blanchard, and others. His rivalry with Flair, in particular, shaped the landscape of the NWA and WCW, while his stint in the WWF, now WWE, introduced a unique character that stood out amid a roster of larger-than-life personalities. Beyond his in-ring accomplishments, Rhodes left an indelible mark as a trainer, mentoring up-and-coming wrestlers, including his son, Cody Rhodes. He was pivotal in developing talent at WWE's developmental territories, passing on his wisdom and passion for the business. Despite his success, Rhodes struggled with his weight and faced numerous health challenges due to the toll that decades of wrestling took on his body. Dusty Rhodes, due to kidney failure, a complication stemming from his long-standing health issues. Has left a profound impact on the wrestling world, with tributes pouring in from fans, peers, and his family. Rhodes' legacy endures not only through his iconic career, but also through his contributions to the next generation of wrestlers. His ability to connect with fans, combined with his larger-than-life persona, ensures that Dusty Rhodes will always be remembered as one of the true greats of professional wrestling. James Harris, better known by his wrestling name Kamala, was born on May 28, 1950, in Senatobia, Mississippi. Kamala quickly became one of the most recognized figures in professional wrestling, thanks to his larger-than-life persona and unforgettable character. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, he was a standout star in the World Wrestling Federation, now WWE, where he portrayed a fearsome Ugandan giant, a character that was both intimidating and captivating. With his face painted, wearing a loincloth and often sporting a mask, Kamala's tribal warrior gimmick left a lasting impression on fans. Kamala's wrestling career began in the early 1970s, and he soon made a name for himself in multiple wrestling organizations, including the AWA, American Wrestling Association, and WCW, World Championship Wrestling. His towering presence and unique style, highlighted by his Kamala Splash, a diving maneuver, made him a formidable opponent in the ring. Despite his character being designed as a savage heel, villain, Kamala became a beloved figure, especially with his memorable rivalries against some of wrestling's biggest names, including Hulk Hogan and The Undertaker. His ability to engage fans, paired with his larger-than-life persona, made him one of the standout stars of his era. Sadly, Kamala passed away on August 9, 2020, at the age of 70. The cause of death was complications from diabetes, a disease that had affected his health in his later years. Kamala's legacy remains powerful. He was a trailblazer for African-American wrestlers and a true icon of professional wrestling. His contributions to the sport and the mark he left on the fans will always be remembered, and his character will forever hold a special place in wrestling history. Jessica Woynilko, better known by her ring name Tiffany Stratton, has quickly made a name for herself as one of WWE's most promising young stars. Born on May 1, 1999, in Prior Lake, Minnesota, Stratton's journey to WWE stardom is marked by an impressive combination of natural athleticism, discipline, and a flair for performance. As a gymnast, Stratton showed early signs of the talent that would later make her a standout in professional wrestling. With her blend of technical prowess, agility, and charisma, Tiffany Stratton is poised to leave a lasting legacy in WWE. Early life and athletic background. Growing up, Tiffany Stratton's natural athleticism became apparent from a young age. She gravitated toward gymnastics, where her talent for strength, flexibility, and balance quickly shone through. This decision would lay the foundation for her future in professional wrestling, as gymnastics teaches not only physical strength, but also precision, agility, and coordination. These skills, which Stratton honed in her early years, would later translate seamlessly into the world of professional wrestling. During her time in gymnastics, Stratton participated in numerous competitions, gaining recognition and perfecting her physicality. The discipline required in gymnastics helped her understand the importance of timing, coordination, and the need to perform under pressure. Little did she know that this foundation would serve her well in the wrestling ring, where precision, balance, and performance are just as crucial. Her gymnastics background gave her an edge as she transitioned into wrestling, where these skills were often in short supply among newer athletes. However, Stratton did not rely solely on her athletic background. Her transition into wrestling also involved extensive training and mentorship that would shape her into the performer she is today. Transition to professional wrestling. After realizing that her gymnastics career had reached its peak potential, Stratton decided to pivot and pursue professional wrestling. The world of WWE, known for its athleticism and entertainment, was an obvious choice. She began her training in earnest, seeking out seasoned mentors who could help guide her into the world of sports entertainment. Under the guidance of trainers like Ken Anderson, Greg Gani, and the experts at the WWE Performance Center, Stratton's wrestling career took shape. In November 2021, only a few years after beginning her training, Stratton made her WWE debut on the NXT brand. Despite being new to the business, it didn't take long for WWE officials to recognize her immense potential. Stratton's physical abilities, combined with her charisma and determination, caught the attention of the company, and she was signed to a developmental contract. Her debut signaled the start of what promised to be a remarkable career. Establishing the Tiffany Stratton persona. One of the key factors in Tiffany Stratton's early success has been her ability to craft a distinct and engaging persona. Drawing from her athletic background and natural charisma, Stratton created the character of a rich girl, a spoiled, entitled figure who uses her charm and athletic prowess to dominate her opponents. This persona resonated with fans, as it allowed Stratton to lean into the theatrical elements of wrestling while showcasing her incredible physical abilities. Stratton's character is a perfect blend of athleticism and character work. She uses her gymnastics background to execute high-flying and impactful moves with a level of grace and precision that's rare for someone so new to the industry. Whether performing a moonsault or executing a series of high-impact moves, Stratton's work in the ring is often noted for its fluidity and elegance. By the end of 2021, Stratton was already recognized as one of WWE's most promising young stars. She quickly garnered a fan following, and her early performances suggested that she was ready for bigger things. However, her road to stardom would not come without its challenges. WWE Women's Championship reign. Stratton's hard work and perseverance eventually paid off, as she captured the WWE Women's Championship in a pivotal moment of her career. This achievement marked her first reign as champion and cemented her place as one of WWE's rising stars. Holding the Women's Championship, placed Stratton in an elite group of athletes and signaled the company's faith in her ability to not only perform in the ring, but also to carry a major storyline and be the face of the brand. Becoming WWE Women's Champion was a major milestone, especially considering how relatively new Stratton was to the business. It wasn't just her athleticism that earned her the title, but also her ability to connect with the audience and perform at the highest level. Stratton's reign as champion allowed her to showcase her personality both in and out of the ring, becoming a key figure in WWE's women's division. As champion, Stratton was expected to lead the women's division into new heights, balancing the physical demands of in-ring competition with public appearances and promotional duties. This marked a new phase of her career, and while the experience was undeniably thrilling, it also brought with it a host of pressures, personal and professional struggles. The price of fame. As Tiffany Stratton's star continued to rise, so did the level of scrutiny placed on her both personally and professionally. As is often the case with public figures, rumors began to swirl around her personal life. One of the most talked about aspects of Stratton's life has been her relationship with fellow WWE star Ludwig Kaiser. While neither has commented extensively on the matter, media outlets and fans alike have speculated on how their relationship might affect Stratton's focus in the ring. The nature of WWE's entertainment business often puts personal lives under a microscope, and Stratton's growing fame only intensified public interest in her relationships. While there is no concrete evidence to suggest that her personal life has impacted her professional career, the constant rumors can become a distraction. In a business where many wrestlers choose to keep their personal lives private, Stratton's visibility has made her a subject of speculation. Whether or not these rumors affect her is unknown, but the pressure of maintaining a balance between personal and professional life is one that many superstars struggle with. Tension in the locker room, competition, and rivalries. Another challenge that Stratton has faced is the rumored tension within the WWE locker room. As with any highly competitive environment, not everyone gets along behind the scenes. Stratton's rapid rise within WWE has reportedly led to some friction with other talents who may feel that they were overlooked in favor of the newcomer. While this kind of rivalry is common in the wrestling world, the stakes are often higher when a young talent like Stratton quickly ascends to the top. Despite these rumors, Stratton's performance and character work continue to earn her respect from many within the industry. However, some have speculated about how she is perceived by more experienced wrestlers, especially as she continues to find her place among established stars. Wrestling is a business built on competition, and Stratton's rise to the top may have stirred some rivalry behind the scenes, WWE's creative direction, and the pressure to succeed. In WWE, a wrestler's success is often heavily influenced by the creative direction the company takes with their character. Stratton has excelled at portraying her spoiled rich girl persona, which resonates well with fans who enjoy her charismatic and brash character. However, as her career progresses, there are concerns that she could become typecast in this role, limiting her opportunities to explore more complex storylines and character arcs. The fear of being pigeonholed into a single character is a common one for many WWE stars, especially those who quickly gain popularity. While Stratton's current persona has worked well, there is a constant balancing act between maintaining a character that fans love and expanding one's reach as a performer. There have been whispers that Stratton may feel some frustration with how her character is being managed by WWE's creative team, as the company sometimes struggles to evolve the personas of young stars as they progress in their careers. The weight of being Women's Champion. The WWE Women's Championship comes with enormous responsibility. as the champion is expected to be a constant presence in both the ring and in media appearances. Stratton's reign as champion has not been without its challenges, and some rumors suggest that the weight of expectation may be starting to affect her. Maintaining the level of performance required while dealing with the pressures of public appearances, interviews, and sponsorships is not an easy task for any wrestler, let alone a young champion still early in her career. Stratton has shown incredible resilience, but as with any championship reign, the mental and physical toll of the schedule can sometimes be overwhelming. Fans and insiders alike have expressed concern about how long Stratton can maintain such a grueling pace without the risk of burnout or injury. Wrestling is an incredibly taxing sport, and the constant travel, training, and performance schedule takes a toll on even the most seasoned veterans. Tiffany Stratton's future in WWE. Tiffany Stratton's rise to prominence in WWE has been nothing short of meteoric. She has shown that she possesses the athleticism, charisma, and determination to succeed in the highly competitive world of professional wrestling. As the current WWE Women's Champion, she has proven herself to be a force to be reckoned with, and her future in the company looks bright. However, the road ahead will not be without challenges. The rumors and struggles she faces, both personally and professionally, are part of the complex nature of the wrestling industry. As her career continues to evolve, it will be fascinating to see how she navigates these obstacles and whether she can continue to thrive in WWE's demanding environment. Only time will tell what the future holds for Tiffany Stratton, but one thing is clear: her talent, drive, and resilience will be key factors in her ability to overcome whatever challenges come her way. With her combination of athleticism, character work, and undeniable potential, Tiffany Stratton's journey in WWE is one that fans will be watching closely for years to come.